video. Hey, I didn't even count down. I just jumped into it.
I always cut out the part where you count down, so they didn't even know.
Damn it. Well, it's a new year. It's time for new things to yell at you guys.
Happy New Year.
It's 2000-something.
14.
Yep.
Who are you?
It's year 14. I'm Matt.
I'm Danny.
This is Southern California Comics Weekly Comic Book Video Update Review 2014 edition. You know the deal. Comics are here. We talk about them to your face or ears, and then you agree or disagree, and then buy books based on those. So let's help you do that.
You want to go first?
Yeah.
I'll go first.
I'll go first. This year's going to be Legendary. See, I just took the name of it. This is Legendary by Dynamite Entertainment.
Bill Willingham.
Mm-hmm.
It's like all their Dynamite characters, but steampunk.
Steampunk.
So like steampunk Green Hornet.
And Kato, and you have steampunk Miss Fury. It's actually kind of good because it sets up a world. It drops names, it drops ideas without explaining them to you. Instead of like, this is Steampunk Town, USA, and we use our steampunk-powered engines to build radios. They talk as this. There's a culture to the world, and you go, oh, okay, I'll figure out how it works. And so it's cool. It doesn't really beat you over the head with stuff, you know. Doesn't go, this is Steampunk Green Hornet. You don't even see him in this issue. So you get him later. So I actually kind of like their team books they do, like Codename Action and the King one.
Oh, King's Watch.
King's Watch. They're cool. I think they're fun, and they're neat. So I check it out if you like steampunk, or if you like those characters. And then Steampunk Vampirella, I forgot. That was the other one. So yeah, check it out. It starts with number 1. We still have some, so there's plenty of time to cosplay.
Another new Dynamite comic.
Oh, hey.
Twilight Zone.
The show?
Yeah, based on the show.
In a book form?
It's by J. Michael Straczynski and illustrated by some Italian guy.
Okay. That's good. Good start.
Y'all know about the Twilight Zone. It's weird stuff happens to people.
Yeah.
Things seem normal, but then they enter a place that we like to call the Twilight Zone.
In a book.
Yeah.
I think, based on this one, I think each episode is going to be like 2 issues or so.
Yeah, it's like a, story arc based.
Smaller story arcs.
I was hoping it would be just single issues for every story, but...
Yeah. It could switch. It could, flip-flop.
If they're wise, the story will take as long as it needs.
Yeah, I hope.
So if you're into Twilight Zone, into weird stuff happening...
If you like reading TV shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's basically a way to make weird sort of sci-fi type stories.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's just a banner for it. Because there's no characters. Like,
that's nice, not having to stick to a formula. Just go, I'm going to be weird with a guy who is a mechanic.
What'd you do with the Twilight Zone? Okay, there's a guy who does this. It's like a bunch of short stories.
Yeah.
Like, I think it'll be cool.
Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm not going to segue. This is issue number 10. Brian Michael Bendis featuring Kevin Maguire on art. And if you know me, you know I like his art.
God, Justice League International, classic.
Oh man, so good. At all. This issue features Gamora and the newly acquired Angela. And they are on a planet and they're fighting like the whole time. They're trying to save this little race and they're just fighting big old monsters and such. And I love the art because they have expressions, so the characters aren't looking like this the whole time.
Yeah.
Like every comic book does.
Kevin Maguire is the master of expressions.
Yeah.
And this seems like some of his best art in a really long time.
Yeah, and he draws raccoons so good. So check it out, jump on board. I don't think you have to know much. You can just start with this and then go from wherever.
And if you're worried about it being a Brian Bendis comic, there's actually a lot of action in this one.
Yeah.
It's not just like...
It's not a ton of talking.
20 minutes of people talking.
Yeah.
Or 20 pages, whatever. It takes 20 minutes to read, so that's kind of good.
Yeah.
Another new old thing.
New character?
Aquaman, number 26.
I don't know about him.
Yeah, he talks to fishes and swims around and has a trident and he's awesome.
Okay.
Jeff Johns left the title in 25.
Okay.
Taking over is Jeff Parker and Paul Pelletier.
Cool.
Jeff Parker, of course, he did Thunderbolts, he does Batman 66.
Yeah.
Generally a fun writer. And like...
You can see it in this book.
Yeah, and Jeff Parker doing like, lower tier superhero stuff is always a good time. Mm-hmm. So, I'm excited for this. It's out. I'm picking it up.
Here's a DC change up. It's The Flash, number 26. We got Christos Gage, Neil Googie. I almost said Google.
Oh, that's good art.
Yeah, it's good.
Neil Goog.
More facial expressions.
Oh, nice.
The original team that's been doing it for a couple years now.
Are they out?
They're done.
Forever?
Yeah.
Wow.
Done. So I don't think Gage is taking over though. I think in a couple issues it's somebody else.
Really?
This is a filler, I think.
Just a self-contained story?
Yeah, just a one shot. The Flash is like one of my favorite characters, but I find it unreadable. You don't have to quote me on that, but it's on tape, so I've been quoted. So I've been reading it. I've been flipping through it, but I don't enjoy it. But I like this a lot. This was kind of old Flash. There were a couple flashbacks, and they weren't forced.
Oh, flashbacks.
And it feels like Barry. It feels like a studious Barry Allen, not wacky, wild, Wally West. This is a straight-laced man who's thinking very hard, and it's kind of funny in its own right because he's that way. So I pick it up if you just want a good Flash comic in general. I just like it. It's one shot. Basically, the Flash uses thinking and science to take down a problem in the sky because he can't fly.
Cool. Oh, that's a good idea for a
Right?
comic.
Boom.
Superhero who can't fly.
Yeah, in the air.
What's
that?
Out from Dark Horse this week, a bunch of dollar issues. A bunch of first issues for $1. There's Captain Midnight, superhero stuff, X, dark superhero stuff, and Conan the Barbarian #1. This is the Brian Wood, Becky Cloonan one. It's the art's really amazing.
Yeah. For $1, that's a good price.
Yeah, it's worth checking out.
Yeah, they're 1-for-1 books, on the same page.
Yeah.
It's,
buy all of them for $3. That's the price of one of these.
Or buy 4 books for $6.
Yeah.
Get a deal.
What?
No, math is
I'm
hard.
confused.
Also, real quick, previews is back. It's back, previews. This is the January previews for March. So, the
2 months from now, here's what's coming out. You gotta tell us.
Statues. You like that? T-shirts. You like that? Role-playing items like tricorders and plushies.
Yeah. We don't order everything out of previews, mostly just the comic books that are popular. So let us know if there's something specific you want that we don't normally get, and we will get it for you.
Look at all that.
In 2 months.
We promise we'll do our best to open
Yes.
it in the boxes. So.
All right, next thing.
Yeah, let's do next thing.
Next thing.
No stopping. 2014.
Can't stop. Won't stop.
I'm not allowed to stop. I'm required by law not to stop, or a bus will explode.
Oh no.
That was a Speed reference.
Like the drug?
No, the movie.
Oh.
Speed 2 Cruise Control. Forget it.
Oh yeah.
Hello again. We're going to do another customer spotlight because we actually have customers in here right now while we're filming. Forget your name.
Josh.
Josh. What are you looking for today, Josh?
Uncanny X-Men 280 through 320. I'm trying to get the ones I missed.
Nice. Let's show some for the camera. From our famous dollar bins. That's cool. Do you have anything before that or after? Or?
I have pretty much 200 through 280, and then I stopped collecting about then. Now I'm just starting up again after a decade, so I'm trying to get the other 400 ones that I missed.
Nice. That's a big feat to accomplish. That's cool. Is that your X-Men your main focus, or do you kind of do anything else?
X-Force was my huge one, and New Mutants, but I finished those. I have all the New Mutants printed and all the X-Force printed, so now I'm going for Uncanny X-Men. Next is X-Men, and then X-Factor, trying to get all of them.
Wow, that's nice. You even have the first Deadpool, the 98?
Yeah.
Nice, sweet. Well, cool. Thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank
I'll
you.
let you go. Good luck with the boxes.
Thank
And
you.
I'm signing off for now. This is Matt, and Danny's holding the camera. We'll see you next time in the shop because we can't film it anywhere else. I guess we could. We want to film it, Danny, next week. Costco?